The Roe v. Wade case was a very important part of women's liberation. It was a Supreme Court decision in 1973 that gave women their legal right to an abortion. It was protected in the privacy rights stated/guaranteed in the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Before 1827, when Illinois made abortion a crime, punishable by up to 3 years in prison, and was followed by many other states, the term abortion was seldom used, and there wasn't any rules or laws against it. Believe it or not, the roots of abortion becoming a criminal offense didn't stem from moral outcry. Rather, it stemmed from doctors deciding they didn't want unwanted competition and Catholic priests in the church backing their viewpoints. In the 1930s, every state had had laws against abortion, but it was at this time that laws were actually enforced. Reforms were stemmed from these laws, and 2 states, in California and New York, had lifted restrictions before the Supreme Court ruling in the Roe v. Wade case. In recent years, the debate over whether or not abortion should be legal or not have picked up again, due much more to the moral obligation as well as religion. But polls are still alluding towards American women having the option of getting an abortion in early pregnancy. There are many arguments for both sides of the case, such as, for Khan, it's saying that abortion is murder. The killing of an innocent human being is wrong, even if that means the human being has yet to be born. Unborn babies are considered human beings by the U.S. government. The Federal Unborn Victims of Violence Act, which was enacted to protect unborn children from assault and murder, states that under federal law, anybody intentionally killing or attempting to kill an unborn child should be punished for intentionally killing or attempting to kill a human being. The act also states that an unborn child is a member of the species Homo sapiens. At least 38 states have passed similar fetal homicide laws. Much of the debate stems from at what point is the child considered to be a human being? Is that when the first cell divides, or is that when the heartbeat starts? As there's been many arguments over exactly when that is, and a viable pro argument is that personhood begins after a fetus becomes viable, able to survive outside the womb or after birth, not at conception. Embryos and fetuses are not independent, self-determining beings, and abortion is the determination of pregnancy, not a baby. A person's age is calculated from birth date, not conception, and fetuses are not counted in the U.S. Census. The majority opinion in Roe v. Wade states that the word person, as used in the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, does not include the unborn. So as you can see, there's many arguments on both sides of the case, but as of now, it's still legal for abortions to occur, although that could really change any day, as we don't know what's going on with our government, as well as just anything can change. But anyway, it's a very important part of the women's liberation due to the freedom for them to make their own choices. And yeah.